I'm Clay Epperson. Me and my wife had an abortion about 13 years ago. We dated on and off, and through that, she became pregnant, and I took the easy way out and basically put the decision 100% on her shoulders. I felt like I pushed her. You know, Tori wanted so badly for us to be a couple. Once she had the abortion, it started a downward spiral in both of us. It was extremely hard because so much had changed in her and me. She had invested all of her trust in me, and I threw that away. I made it my fault because I could have stopped it. I could have done things so differently, but I didn't. And so everything that I felt stayed inside. Everything that Tori would throw at me, any anger, I felt like I deserved. And it's extremely hard when you end up marrying the woman that you had a child and you aborted, and then you start a family and have kids. You would think that all of that would be, you could put it behind you and everything would be fine. When we got married, it just didn't fit because of all the anger inside of her, which then, you know, her being withdrawn caused resentment in me, and it was like what should have been a very strong bond was almost like two backwards magnets. And as hard as we wanted to be together, there was something pushing us apart. And our marriage was so rocky because we never took the time to work through one bad decision. I wasn't there to understand the magnitude of that situation. And when she broke down and told me all the details and she unloaded on me, mainly I felt so small and so dirty because that was my fault. When Tori told me that she had joined a group called CARE, had no idea what it was, but I instantly noticed a difference. From that day forward, every day got a little bit better, some days tremendously better, because she was able to strip away pain and regret, and the biggest thing was anger and just absolute, almost, I guess maybe a downright hatred for me at points from what had happened, you know, years before. She learned how to work through, and through that, she helped me get to that point as well. It changed our life. It saved our marriage. I can't even express how thankful I am that through her finding care and getting help, I ended up figuring out how to get help as well. We actually could enjoy a relationship that we had been blessed with and the family that we had been blessed with. The biggest part of having an abortion and being a part of an abortion is, what is people gonna think? How can I tell somebody about it? They're gonna, you know, automatically I'll be shunned or whatever. But having people that welcomed her in, that she had never met before, and loved on her like people that she knew should have, was one of the biggest things for her and obviously for me. We have a story that will hit home and show God's grace for what it is. And it's so hard to understand because we don't deserve it. And I got to see firsthand how powerful it is to be forgiven and truly understand what it's like to have years and years of pain and a huge boulder just lifted off of you. I do know for a fact that there are people at CARE, men that have gone through both sides of it, that can help you find the answers that you desperately need and find a way to cope with whatever side of the story that you're on. And it's absolutely worth looking into.